Shalom Aleichem Rabotai. Mishnah Yomi is continuing on Erev Shabbat Ki Tetzei in the fourth parak of Maaser Sheni. First Mishnah, Molich Perot, Maaser Sheni, B'makom Hayoker L'makom Hazol. Somebody brings the Perot of Kedusha Maaser Sheni, and he brings them from a place where they're more expensive to a place where they're less expensive. You understand supply and demand. Some places have a lot of grapes, but they need olives. Some places vice versa. So the prices change depending on the need and the availability. Oh, makam zol, makam yoker, or from a place that's less expensive to the place that's more expensive. Podeu kishar mikamu. He has to redeem it. If he wants to redeem it onto coins, then take the coins to Yerushalayim in the local price. Similarly, hamevi perot mina goren la'ir, one who brings his produce from the goren, the threshing floor, into the city. V'chad yayin, and his containers of wine mina gatz la'ir, from the wine press to the city. Hashevach l'sheni v'yotziot mibeto. The profit, or the increase in value, goes to the Maaser Sheni, meaning what he's going to have to do is use more coins, use more value to redeem the Maaser Sheni in the city than he would have had to had he redeemed it in the wine press outside the city or the threshing floor out in the fields outside the city. V'yotziot mibeto, but the expense of schlepping it there is from his own household. So he can't deduct that as a business expense when he's redeeming Maaser Sheni. So this Mishnah, Rabbosai, is the original source for buy low, sell high. Now, when we get into Bava Metzia, we're going to see there are a lot more details about investments where somebody would borrow money to buy produce or items, then take them somewhere else to sell them for a profit, because there are loan aspects of that and investment aspects. So when we get to Bava Metzia, we'll discuss this topic. Good, Mishnah base. Podin, Maaser Sheni, Kishar Hazol. We redeem Maaser Sheni at the price which is less expensive, like a wholesaler would purchase at that price. It's a lower price because he's buying in bulk. Even if you're not selling in bulk, you could use that price to redeem your Maaser Sheni. Now, we are going to learn later that Bizman Zeh, we can redeem a lot of Maaser Sheni onto a little bit of a coin. But that's not the topic here. This is just saying, in general, with the temple in Yerushalayim, you were able to use the wholesale price. Lokomochu mocher. It's not the price where the Henvani sells, because again, he buys low in bulk and he sells high at a higher price at retail. Kemot shehashon chadi puret. And with the coins, when he's exchanging Maaser Sheni coins, he gets the going rate at the shulchan. Now, shulchan is just a table, but it was the money changers who sat at the table outside the temple to make change. People could buy their karbanos in the temple. So they would, for instance, they would, if you're going from small coins to big coins, he might charge 25 coins to get one big silver coin. So you're allowed to use that rate when you're making change for your Maaser Sheni, for lokomoshu mitzoref, but not the rate that he gives out. For instance, if you gave the money changer one larger silver coin, he might give you 24 of the smaller coins because he has to make some sort of profit here to keep the money changer business open. The Mishnah continues, Ve'ein podin Maaser Sheni achsura. You can't redeem it by estimating. They talked about by Truma, we can estimate, but by Maaser Sheni redeeming, we don't estimate. You weigh it, you measure it, you figure out the actual value. Etchadam of Yaduim, when you know the value of the object, the produce, Yapade Alpi Edechad, you only need one witness to redeem it. Etchadam of Yaduim, if you don't know the exact value, we'll see in a minute how, Yapade Alpi Shlosha, you need 3 people. The Bartner explains these are merchants or businessmen who are, they're experienced in assessing values. And you need the 3, even if one of them is an akum and one of them is the owner itself, it still works. As long as you have 3 merchants or people who know the value. So what are these produce that it's hard to estimate the exact value? Kugon shayoin shikorim, wine that's starting to get a little bit old, a little bit sour. It's tending towards vinegar, but it's still wine. Perut shehikrivu, lettuce that's a little wilted, things like this. Maut shehliu, and coins that are a little bit corroded. So these things, they don't have an exact going rate because it sort of depends how much wear and tear or deterioration there is in these items. So you need the three people around to make an estimation, an assessment, really. Shkoyach Shabbos.